On today's video, I'm gonna show you how to decorate a fabulous Christmas tree with a snowman theme step by step. Keep watching. Hello everyone, I am Ramon. Welcome back to Ramon at Home. I'm so excited you're here today, and I know I tell you that on every video, but on today's video, I'm gonna show you how to decorate a Christmas tree step by step for your Christmas decorating 2020. This is gonna be so much fun as I gave you step by step on how to put this gorgeous Christmas tree together on a snowman theme. Last year, I showed you how to decorate a Christmas tree with the rose gold and silver with 3 different budgets, and it was just absolutely gorgeous. If you have not seen that rose gold video, I'm gonna link it down below so you guys can check it out. But on today's video is going to be more whimsical and fun, and you guys will learn a few tricks of the trade that I'm gonna give you on how to decorate your Christmas tree. So if you are about to decorate your Christmas tree, please stay tuned. Don't forget to like this video and share with your friends. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, and don't forget to turn the notification bell on so you're notified about every single update. I promise you guys, 2020 Christmas, you will be dazzled. All right, let's get started. All right, everyone, so we're gonna get started by adding some of this flocked garland to our very basic green tree. Now, this is a very good bit of information that I can give you. If you have a green tree like this, you can always start flocking them by using some garlands. And I really love this one. Our friends from Shinoda have provided for us. It has all of this flocking. It already has some ornaments and some white berries in it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start right here on the top, and then we're gonna use our bristles to attach this garland to it. Now, keep in mind there's going to be a topper on it, so we don't want to go all the way up because we want to leave space for our topper. So then what I want you to do is you're going to go ahead and grab this garland right here, then you're going to go and swirl to the other side. But before you do that, you need to secure it right here with some of your bristles as well, and you make sure that you attach it, and then also you push back. Once you push back, what you need to do is you need to go ahead and fluff this garland and start to make it look like it's coming out of your tree. So I'm going to go to the other side now. So I'm gonna go right here, and I'm gonna attach with my garland and my bristles, like so. There's a like so for those who were missing it. All right, so then you wanna go ahead and attach this guy right here. And as you can see, just by adding this garland, you already have some ornaments, you have some berries, and you're starting to flock your tree. I'm gonna go ahead and add a second one of these garlands, and I'm gonna start right here in the middle. Make sure that you push all the way down and attach with your bristles. And then I'm gonna go ahead and go further down right here. Then I'm gonna swirl it all the way to the front. And make sure you attach this garland. All right, so once you're done putting your garland in, just go ahead and fluff all of these really pretty flocked picks and make sure that they look like they're coming out of your tree. That's a good thing about working with wired garlands and picks, because you really can play with them. Make sure those ornaments show. And this is going to be the base for our tree. Now I'm gonna go ahead and lay the ribbon on, and I'm super excited to show you the ones we're gonna be using. Keep watching. All right, everyone, so the next step is going to be to put our ribbons into our tree. And what I want to show you is I'm going to use 3 different ribbons, and I'm going to have the black polka dot that we used last week on a wreath. We're also going to use the same candy cane one, the D. Stevens that I absolutely love, and I'm going to use this silver mesh, and we're going to play them like this. I dropped them on the floor because if you've been following this channel now for a while, you know that I like to drop them on the floor and start working from there. So I'm going to go ahead and pinch my ribbon like so, and I'm gonna start on the exact same place where I started with the garland. I'm gonna lay my first piece of ribbon, and what I'm going to do is I'm gonna go ahead and secure it with my bristles as well. And just make sure you twist them really tight. And then what you wanna do is you wanna give it a little bit of a give. I wanna say probably about 12 inches, and then you're gonna pinch one more time. And then you're gonna find the place where you want to put it, and I'm gonna go ahead and go right here. I'm gonna add this ribbon. When you put your ribbon, make sure that you insert it really far in. You get this loop right here, and go ahead and split it so you see all of your ribbons. Then what I want you to do is to grab your ribbon right here where it's tied. What you're gonna do is you're gonna do a small loop. Then you're gonna find the exact same pieces of bristles that you used, and you're gonna tie it one more time. And that's gonna give you this tiny little loop right here that you can split. So that way you have one big loop, then a smaller loop, and then you're gonna start over again. So you're gonna do one more time right here, about 12 inches. And you're gonna go right here and secure it with your bristles. You're gonna split all of these ribbons like this, and then you're gonna go ahead and do one more smaller loop just by folding like that, using the exact same bristles. And then you're gonna split this tiny little loop right here, making sure that all of your ribbons show like that. Then I'm gonna do it one more time. Give it another about 12 inches to 14 inches of a loop. Then you go far in, you twist, you separate the opposite way like this, and that is just creating a really, really beautiful garland motion in our tree. So I'm gonna do it one more time on this side, then we're gonna move to the other side and go the opposite way. So I'm gonna fast speed on this, so keep watching. Are you guys having fun? I told you would learn a few tricks. I'm learning so much myself working here at Shinoda, and some of their designers are teaching me some really good lessons that I can pass on to you. And I want to invite you to follow me on Instagram so you can follow my Insta stories every day for more tips on decorating, ideas, tricks, and all things Christmas. All right, let's get back to the video. All right, everyone, so I have put all of the ribbon into our tree. So now what we're going to do is we're gonna add our larger ornaments. I always start with the larger ornaments. And if you've been following this channel for any period of time, do you know that I love my ornament clusters, where I grab a bigger ornament and I cluster with a few more smaller ones, because this will make your job much easier and quicker. So if you want to see the video on how I do the clusters and the ribbon webs, I'm going to link it up right now so you can check it out. But basically what I do is I just grab a wire, put a few ornaments in it. What it also does is by clustering them together like this, you have more impact on your tree. So I'm going to go ahead and link up the video where I show you all about the ornament clusters right now. So I'm going to start right here, and what you want to do is you want to put your wire through your tree and pull it back by adjusting your ornaments. And then you want to grab one of the bristles and twist it together with your wire, and that will secure in place. And as you can see, it creates a bigger impact than if you were just to add one ornament. I'm going to add one more over here on this side. So I'm going to grab my wire, put my hand through my tree, and then just grab that wire and pull my ornaments to a place where I want them to be, then attach it to one of the bristles and just twist it to it to secure it. This is a step, like I mentioned before, is going to save you so much time, and it really will make your tree look more like a designer did it than if you were just to polka dot your ornaments all over the tree. So I'm going to continue to put these clusters in the tree, and I'll be right back with you to show you the next step. Keep watching. All right, everyone, so I don't know if you've ever purchased an ornament that has a string like this. I want to show you a trick that I was taught today, and it is that you put your ornament through your bristle right here, and then you just twist it around until that is consumed and it looks like your ornament is hanging from your branch. So I'm going to go ahead and add some of these really pretty plaid ones to go with our black and white ribbon. So I'm just going to alternate, and you basically just spin them around on your branch until it looks like they're hanging from the branch. All right, everyone, so I'm gonna go ahead and add some of our snowman, which is our main theme, and we're gonna do the same thing with a little plastic. I'm gonna go ahead and hang it from right here, and then we're gonna swirl around so it looks like it's hanging from the branch. And I'm gonna add a few more of these snowmen scattered throughout the tree, and I'll be right back with you. All right, everyone, so far what we've done is we first laid the garland, and then we added some ribbon, then I went ahead and added the bigger ornaments, and after that I added some of these novelty ornaments. from the snowman, and then I added some of the plaid ones. So now to give our tree some life, we're gonna go ahead and add some of these picks, and I'm gonna go ahead and drop it on the floor like you guys always see me do. So what I want you to do is I want you to grab your cedar pick or any other pick that you may have, give it a little bit of a life, bend it, and this is what's gonna give your tree some life. I'm just gonna go ahead and insert right here, make sure that it's secure. And as you guys can see, it all extends the shape of your tree. It gives it more of a flock look, and it's gonna give it depth as well. So now it's gonna make your eye travel to the tree. So I'm gonna go ahead and add a few more all throughout the tree, and I'll be right back with you. All right, everyone, so I just finished putting these stems of flocked cedar. As I mentioned to you before, this is one of my favorite things to do to the tree because as you can see, it really just changed the look of it. And we're gonna fluff it at the end, but first I wanna go ahead and add these snowed poinsettias. They're made out of the same material that our ornament right here is, and it's gonna tie the whole look together with the black in it. So what I like to do is, once again, I'm gonna drop it on the floor, then I'm gonna bend it in half, like this, and then you want to curve this up a little bit so it sticks out. Then you want to find a place like right here is the perfect spot for it. So we're going to go ahead and insert our poinsettia and just let it lay like that. And like I said, we're going to go ahead and make sure that everything's visible, but what we want to make sure is that you cover some of the gaps on your tree, and it's going to help it look a little bit more put together. So I'm going to grab another one, and I'm going to add this guy right here. The one that I'm gonna put right here, I'm gonna leave the whole stem. I'm just gonna turn that head up, and I'm gonna insert from the top, coming all the way down, like that. So this is what the poinsettia looks like when it first comes out of the little bag that it comes protected in. So what you need to do is you need to fluff it like this. Make sure that all of the petals are fluffed out because, well, this came like this from our vendors. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over to the side and look for an empty spot like right here, and just bending the stem. I'm gonna go ahead and insert this flower right here. I'm gonna do one more, and this will be our last one. So just go ahead and fluff this flower, play with the petal. And like I said, we'll just go ahead and fluff all of it at the end. I have one more pick that I want to show you how I'm gonna get it all together, and I'll be right back with you. All right, everyone, one of our last elements is going to be this pick that has these ornaments right here. It's a holly leaf that has all this glitter, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. So we're gonna go ahead and add some of this in a zigzag pattern, as you guys can see, starting from the top, working our way to the bottom. So let me put the rest of this in, and I'll show you what that looks like. Stay tuned. All right, so our last element before we put our topper in is gonna be some of these really pretty designer ornaments. They're gonna be hanging from some of the stems that we use to elongate the shape of our tree. Now, I do want this to be as far out so they hang, and it's gonna give your tree a lot of depth. So I'm gonna go ahead and wire this. These need to be wired because they're glass, and we wanna make sure that they're secured. So I'm gonna really take my time. I'm gonna speed it up, and you guys will see the end result in a minute. Keep watching. All right, everyone, so far we've added all of our ornaments. I added some extra snowman, some poinsettias. I added these really long holly picks that I absolutely love, by the way, and some really pretty designer ornaments. The very last thing I'm going to add is going to be some of these icicles. And what I like to do is I just like to go through the foliage right here, let it hang. And if you need to adjust it, then you can. But I think that one's gonna be perfect like that. Then you can just hide with your foliage because you don't want the back of the stem to show. So I'm gonna add the rest of these icicles all over the tree, and then I'll put the topper on and I will show you the end result. All right, so far we've added our garland, which now you cannot even see. Then I added some ribbons for texture. Then I went ahead and added some of the bigger ornaments. Then after that, I added the plaid ornaments. Then after that, I added some snowmen all over the map in the place. Then I started doing our branches. They really changed the look of the tree. After that, I added some of these really pretty branch and I added some ornaments to it. And so now it's time to put the topper in it, and I think it's gonna finish it off. So we're gonna grab the top stem right here, and we're just going to go ahead and push it down and secure it. And I'm gonna get away from it and look at it and see if I need some things coming out of it, but I think it is it. The next time you see it, you'll see the finished product, so keep watching. All right, you guys, well, that's all I have for today, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to check out the matching wreath for this. It will make your home look really cohesive. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share with a friend. If you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing because you will not want to miss any of the upcoming videos on this holiday series. All right, until next time, bye. All right, everyone, you know that to make a fabulous wreath, the very first step you need to get done is to fluff your wreath. We chose this really pretty flock wreath, and I think it is such a good quality wreath. I love all of the flocking in it, and then also I want to mention this stand. It's easel, actually. I just wired it to the top, wired it to the bottom, and we'll be able to work on it right here. All right, so I think you kind of get an idea of what I'm doing right here. So I'm gonna finish putting the ribbon on my wreath and I'll be right back with you. Keep watching. Okay, so far we have the top hat, we have the ribbons, and I added 2 little top hats right here.